Celebrating art and culture. It's the mission of Fred Robinson, the owner of an art gallery and framing business on Milwaukee's North Side. As Taj Mahal discovered, this hidden gem is also a space for the community and artists to discover themselves.
We started approximately 20 years ago, myself, my dad, and Billy Nash. We started as framers, actually. And then from there, we learned the business. We traveled, learned the industry.
Greenwood Park Framing and Gallery is in the heart of Sherman Park.
This area actually is where I grew up at. And we're trying to bring some culture to this area. We wanted to supply the community with this type of culture in this area so they don't have to go downtown. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with going downtown, but why not have this type of culture in this area?
Fred says there was a need for affordable African-American art. The business grew to meet that need. Everything inside is unique.
We started with prints, and then we moved on to limited editions and originals. And then from there, a lot of artists wanted to know how they could showcase their work. So then we really made a big push to support local artists.
Supporting local artists by giving them a space and a platform to share their work with the community.
In our community, there's a disadvantage, as we all probably know. So being a catalyst to catapult artists into the mainstream, that's something that was very important to us.
I have a few paintings displayed here. Greenwood Park has helped me a lot. It has definitely lit the little fire up under me.
Toni Williams is an artist who rediscovered her passion during the pandemic.
I've been an artist pretty much my whole entire life. I didn't start getting serious about it until August of 2020, kind of when COVID hit and I had some downtime, so why not do something that I've always loved? So I started painting. And then it's like, okay, now I have these paintings, what do I do with them?
Toni says getting her work out there has been a challenge, but Greenwood Park has been a great resource for exposure and connection to the community.
For me, as a new and upcoming artist, it was really hard for me to get my name out there, especially if you didn't know certain people or have those certain connections or anything like that. It's a tough game out there for Milwaukee people starting new businesses.
3 years into her business, Toni says she feels like her work is starting to get recognized.
It's nice that my name is finally getting known.
She says Greenwood Park Gallery is a space for artists to be who they are.
It's important for us to have a space just so we can, feel that sense of freedom, I would say, almost without judgment, just because, when you're creating, as artists, you're always judging your own artwork.
Is that we do wide format printing, so we have the ability to print clay printing for artists, and then we do the actual framing. We have worked with artists that needed archival materials, and just so the artists can get out and get prepared for their shows.
The gallery also serves as a space for the community.
We donate space to different organizations so they can have social events. They can have business events here. We also rent the space out to the public. So we have 4,500 square footage of space. We rent it out. We also showcase artists here.
Fred says he's thankful that the community continues to support the business after all these years. With the variety of services provided here, Fred finds what he does fulfilling.
I was at Bronzeville Days a few weeks ago, and a few people approached me, and they said to me, when I walk into my home, I think of you. And what they meant by that is because we frame heirlooms, we frame items for people that, they want to showcase in their home, maybe some memories. And that's so fulfilling.
He's encouraging folks to continue to shop local and support small businesses.
We won't succeed unless we have our community. We as a small community, we need our community.